Whenever you unload a quad, you want your truck pointed downhill as much as you can. That makes it so that the ramp angle, which will be like what my hand is closer to flat. If it were the other way, if my truck was on the uphill and the ramp were at this end, the ramp is going to be more vertical, which is going to make it less safe. So, truck pointed downhill when you load and unload quads. If you've got nice ramps like these with these little hooks, you can hook them around tailgate wires, you can hook them onto the top of your bumper. If you don't have little hooks, then make sure the bottom of the ramp is on good solid ground. This ground is especially good because it's soft enough you can dig it in. If you take your shovel and dig a little trench running this way, jam your ramp in there, then the ramp won't slide out from under you as you're riding the quad down. Alright, we're going to talk about different riding positions on the quad. Gracie's going to be trying to help us today and probably in the way for most of it. But the main riding position you'll be in is sitting with your weight equally balanced on both your feet and the seat. This is good for driving around on flat terrain. As you get into bumpier terrain, you're going to want to stand up and drop your heels down. That's going to keep your feet locked in place. This allows you to quickly move your weight back and forth any way you need to balance the machine. As the machine rolls one way, like if it rolls this way, I'm going to want to move my weight this way. We'll demonstrate that later on some side hills. The goal with moving your weight is to keep the machine level. You will find that because the machine weighs more than you, doing this only goes so far. You're going to find yourself wanting to lift your foot up like this so you can lean further out, or stand on one side of the machine or the other side of the machine. Oftentimes, if you're going through deep water, the footwells, which are the holes your feet stand in, are going to fill with water. So you're going to end up standing up on the back rack and sort of kneeling on the seat to keep your feet dry. If you're going to go up a steep hill, I like to have one foot back. That lets me get off the machine quicker. I keep my right foot back because my left leg stays on the side where the shifter is, and I need to be able to access my shifter. Alright, one thing we haven't really talked about is how to go downhill safely. The risk with going down a hill is that the machine's going to tip forward and squish you. That's called endoing, and it's not really a great time. The way to prevent endoing is if you feel the machine start to slide, don't panic and grab the brakes more. That's going to make the front end bite in harder than the back end, which will cause the machine to flip. What you want to do instead is allow more speed to roll down out of it. So as I'm coming into it, if I feel my front wheels start to slip, I want to avoid panicking and grabbing the brake. You want to just roll through it nice and easily, while at the same time moving your weight back as far as you can.